Welcome, everybody, to the Blitzed and Confused MMA show. I'm Brad Smith, here with Zach Young, Asian name, not Asian, and MMA expert Logan Goddard. So, big news in the MMA world. Has nothing to do with the UFC, but it does have to do with a UFC legend. And that legend is one of our favorites, one of the best entertainers, ultimate fighting legend, comedy legend, and that is Rampage Jackson.
Yeah, very true.
So, for those people that have been living under a rock, which probably isn't true, everybody who clicked on this video definitely knows what I'm about to talk about. Rampage Jackson last week. Oh, and pull up a blurred video, really short video of Rampage Jackson committing this violent act. So,
Quick snippet.
Rampage Jackson's son, Raja, who is also trained to be an MMA fighter, took a spinning head kick to his head a couple days ago, got a concussion. It was live streamed, all this stuff. A couple days later, he goes to this fake wrestling event. They want to have him on. He's, pre-gaming with the wrestling boys, which, first of all, the guys that do fake wrestling on, the regional scene have got to be some of the most interesting, guys to hang out with ever.
They're getting hammered before they
They're literally just, hanging out in a parking lot, getting drunk,
smashing beers, just going nuts.
Before they go perform for a bunch of random children.
They're performing for 200
for no
people.
money, and they can get injured, and you know for a fact they don't have any type of health insurance or any benefit. I just think it's awesome that this exists, this culture in America. It definitely doesn't exist anywhere else, is what I'd like to think. And Raja has an interaction with this man, Psycho Stu. And Psycho Stu smashes a beer can against his head. Do we know why he smashed the beer can? Do we know?
So there is a live stream that claims that he was just trying to promote the fight and sell the fight, and there's comments online that say that he apologized and he was just trying to promote the fight. You can kind of hear that in the end of some of the clips, or he's just doing his thing. I'm sorry. And then apparently he apologized after.
Promote what fight, dude? There's 200 people.
I was gonna say there's not
No, but yeah, he was supposed to go on.
All right, show the clip.
Right.
This is the clip of the beer. Dude.
There's Psycho Stu and there is Rampage Jackson.
So after watching that video, though, I've watched it many times. He smashed that beer can so easily into a guy's head. Is it easy to smash a can into a guy's head like that?
Do you think it was already open? Or did it smash on him?
No, it exploded. But
He smashed it
full, but
it
already
looked like
opened. Because the way he crushed that on his head so easily.
That's what I'm saying.
It makes it hard to believe that it was. Because if it was closed, that thing would have shot and exploded.
Wouldn't that give you a concussion?
My theory.
If I smash a can against Zach's head, wouldn't you see stars?
Maybe.
What do we have on our table right now?
That's why, dude. That's why I had this theory. Is it a prop for fake wrestling?
I was thinking that as well.
So easy. It might have been the tiniest little bit of.
I thought he was trying to prove a point, hey, it's all fake, it won't hurt that bad. And then
because they have those they were those glass bottles that are fake, and people smash them and they can fucking bite them and shit.
Nah, but we're talking about Psycho Stu here.
Psycho Stu, and I don't know the organization that within he fights, but I don't think they're giving him props.
It's not even a fighting organization. It's probably just
I can't imagine
friend.
They're giving out props and shit because, like you said, there's no return. There's no ROI.
So now let's fast forward to the event itself. Owen, could you pull up that video of the? Hopefully it's a little blurred for YouTube or whatever. No, not this video.
we'll get to that in a second.
Video.
No, that's okay. We'll get to that in a second. The Raja Psycho Stu KO.
But Raja, they tell him he's going to, you'll get your payback. You don't have to do anything now. So Raja gets in the octagon, lifts him up. Ironically, very similar to how his dad got his famous slam back in the great country of Japan when the guy was doing an arm bar. But he lifts Psycho Stu up. Also, Raja, man, he's not
Dude
very
is strong.
big compared to how big Psycho Stu is. He lifted him up pretty easy and lifts him, and yeah, we'll show the video here. Slams him down, and then just
doesn't stop.
Oh my, yeah, just keep going. Just keeps going.
Let it go.
The ground and pound is oh, dude, it's hard to watch. Why didn't they stop him right 3 punches before then?
Well, it was supposed to be planned.
And then all the wrestlers, they jump up on him, they all hug together, and they take him to the end, and they're finally hey, yeah, he's sort of killing our friend. We should chill. And then a guy at the end of the video goes on top of Psycho Stu and is like, 1, 2, 3. When he's just laying there on
the verge of death.
He was unconscious from the slam and then got punched 20 times in a full mount position from a guy who knows how to punch and is in shape and obviously has power. He's got that Rampage Jackson, genetics power. Yeah. Like, I think it was baffling for me to watch the video itself because I heard the news, and then when I watched the video itself, I was like, oh my gosh, he literally just killed somebody. And it was all on live stream. The entire thing was captured on live stream. Even the phone calls that Raja was answering after was on live stream.
Was that Kick?
Yeah,
I believe it was
Kick.
Kick.
It was Kick.
I'm not a big Kick guy. I've never been on Kick, but
That's what the
that's a
kids are
bad
on
look.
these days.
Oh, it's a bad look.
It's the fighting thing, dude. UFC promotes it too.
Yeah, I'm not a Kick guy, but I mean, my God, the phone calls after the promoter of the thing was saying like, you were just supposed to do a double leg and wail on him, which I'm assuming wail on him is just like kind of fake punching, just kind of selling it. No, he suplexed him essentially, picked him up, Rampage Jackson style, bam, and yeah, proceeded.
He had to know the
knocked
way
him out.
he
Knocked
laid
him
him
out
down
on
on
the
his
throw.
head. He had to know the way he threw him down was gonna knock. Like you have to. If I'm slamming a guy, like I'm gonna be a little bit more delicate. In the way I don't know. I get it, but to an extent. So, what are our guys' thoughts on the situation? I want you guys to think about like both perspectives here. Do you guys think Raja Jackson should be sent to the slammer for this? What are your guys' thoughts?
I think so, 100%.
I mean, that was recorded assault.
Yeah.
Attempted murder.
It was attempted murder. If nobody pulls Raja Jackson off of that man, he will not stop punching him.
And he'll die. Yeah.
He was gonna die.
Mm.
There was they had 4 guys having to pull him off. He was that fucking enraged that he honestly probably just blacked out and wasn't even sure what the fuck was going on. But what we saw was attempted murder.
Well, I mean, that guy will never be the same, too.
There's no way. And
Never.
Rampage, that's a very good point because Rampage, like right shortly after, he's on live stream, and it's funny too, or not. Oh, it's funny, but it's crazy how Rampage is a streamer as well. So like every day he's being streamed, and people are just asking him about this, and he's having to talk about it on live stream in front of people all the time, even when it happened. They got his live reaction, then he has to talk about it, and he's getting paid. It's just the weirdest
It's so
situation,
weird.
like all around. And I mean, I do agree with you guys in the sense where, I mean, there needs to be repercussions. The way he wailed on him, like especially after those first 5 punches, then he hesitated, then kept going. It's like that is, you cannot be allowed to do things like that. And then it's live streamed, and I think there needs to be some serious repercussions. I don't think though we should send this young man away for 10 years. I think that is a bit ridiculous. I think he's a young dude. He's involved in MMA, high testosterone. He got a can smashed in his head right before. He's live streaming, so he has this pressure to keep on this tough persona and these other factors. So the situation is a lot more complex than just at like face value. But I think he should go to jail for 2-3 years, get out on bail and stuff like that. And
what they're saying is the LAPD is like building a case against him, and he'll probably go away for 3 to 5 years. Is what I read.
But you think even with his social status and his dad, and
that's
all
why
these
they
other
haven't
things.
like arrested him yet, because they have to build like such a solid case, so he can't like wiggle his way out of it.
I assumed he turned himself in. He probably already did turn himself in.
Well, he hasn't been charged with anything.
he has yet to be charged, but Rampage just came out and spoke and said that his son deserves to be punished.
I mean, yeah, you can't get around
He's
that.
not going to
But
try
what
and
does that mean?
back that out. Like,
what does
he
that
can't
mean?
back out of that for sure. But I don't know. In this article, Jackson said if his son would have just went to the police when the beer can incident happened, they would have just had the whole event shut down.
He would have
and
never
could
done
have
that,
sued.
though. That would have never, ever
Next
happened.
quote. But
Probably
no,
ain't a
my son
snitch.
is not as smart as I'd like him to be. He continued.
Yeah, Rampage, you wouldn't have done that either. Let's be quite
I know,
honest here,
that's a
brother.
cop-out kind of response.
It is.
Honestly.
I mean, it's what the lawyer told him to say.
Oh,
but
for sure.
I don't know. It also makes me feel sorry because his career was starting to take off, and look up how, what is the age of Raja Jackson, Owen? I mean, this kid's young.
I think
He's
he's
very
like
young.
not even 25.
Fairly
he?
famous now on Kick, and his career's
Mhm.
taken off. MMA
might
fighter,
be.
famous dad. No serious problems in the past that I've heard of. I assume
Yeah.
that would have came out. So I don't want this kid's whole life to end just because of one dumb mistake. But you seriously need to get that under
You
wraps.
could-
Whenever it's under control, I don't know what those problems are, but that it needs to be put under wraps. Because especially if you're training MMA, you especially should understand when to not keep punching a dude who's
Yeah.
unconscious. Like, you should be more aware of that than anybody else.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I mean?
dangerous.
Yeah.
What is his
Sport.
age?
He's actually he is 25.
So 25.
Born on May 2nd, 2000.
in the great state of Tennessee, in the city of Memphis.
Hmm.
A very safe city.
But
now-
I love a little bit of fact checked on that.
But now